This video starts after the majority of the machine excavation is complete. This video shows how the formwork and manual excavation was done. At the end, my pool is ready for underground electrical and plumbing. It took 3 days total, but that includes a day of excavation not shown in this footage. I'll skip around the footage timeline to prioritize the continuity of my explanation. Before shovel hits dirt, you need to know a few key elevations, starting with your reference point. Since I intended to build a ground level deck, my first reference was from the doorway nearest the pool, which is the one exiting the garage. This is about 6 inches above grade. Since I placed my transit level at the same spot every day, I was able to mark my grade rod with painter's tape at these key points, starting with the pool top elevation. I then calculated the pool top elevation as my existing garage minus the 2-inch drop from the door threshold to the top of the decking. I also subtracted another 1 inch for the 1 degree drainage slope from the deck, which I wanted to drain towards the pool, and another 1 1/4 inch for the coping thickness, and another 1/2 inch for the coping mortar. In summary, mine is the existing garage minus 5 inches. The pool top elevation is also the height of the bond beam, and therefore is marked by the top of the formwork. Next, the pool bottom elevation, which represents the depth of the dig, equals the pool top elevation minus my 5-foot pool depth, minus 8 inches for the gunite thickness, and 6 inches for the gravel. In total, it's the pool top elevation minus 74 inches. The ledge bottom elevation, which represents the dig depth of the sun ledge area, equals the pool top elevation minus the 12-inch ledge minus an 8-inch slab. In total, it's the pool top elevation minus 20 inches. The spa bench top elevation equals the pool top elevation minus the 12-inch ledge minus 2 inches below the ledge, marking the bench top. In total, it's the pool top elevation minus 14 inches. Finally, the spa bottom elevation equals the spa top elevation minus the 18-inch bench, 8-inch slab, and 6 inches for gravel. It's the spa top elevation minus 32 inches and represents the dig depth of the spa. My dirt man was incredible with the excavator, but there will always be some hand cleanup needed, including the 12x12 bond beam, the ledge wall, the skimmers, the spa, and the stairs. Speaking of the stairs, I forgot to remark the stairs after we'd excavated the main pool and ledge, so we ended up forming the stairs with sandbags of gravel. I ripped 3/4 inch plywood into 4-inch wide strips to make my formwork. If you go the traditional decking route of a concrete hell, then you'd set your formwork to mark the decking. Since I'm doing astroturf around my pool instead of decking, my formwork marked the edge of the bond beam. I ran a string line to mark the pool boundary, then drove stakes. The stakes are backspaced about 3/4 inch from the string line to leave space for the plywood form. Occasionally, I needed to brace the formwork. I pre-built a 3-sided box formwork for the skimmers, which helped when laying out the dig dimensions. I spread 6 inches of pea gravel as a base. Decomposed granite or a larger drainage stone would have been a better alternative due to their interlocking nature. This is what the finished formwork and excavation will look like. My formwork boards are staked and braced and leveled and connected to each other. I've checked the form is square and laid out appropriately to the building. The pool should be at least 5 feet from the foundation and outside of a 45-degree angle from the foundation edge to the pool depths. When laying out the skimmer locations, take into account general wind directions, which will always overcome your pump when it comes to moving leaves on the surface of the water. I monitored mine for a few months before determining to put both my skimmers on the fence side of my pool. The next milestone will be roughing in the underground plumbing and prepping for rebar.